Greetings, coming to you with another Don't Sleep Texas video. Yesterday in Texas, early voting polls opened, and you better believe I was amongst the many that ran out of stickers at my location that cast my ballot for early voting. You all, I don't know what it would take to motivate you off your couch, away from your job, away from your favorite TV show, away from social media to get you to the polls this year. I just want to do my part to just put some facts in front of you, so maybe it is enough to motivate you to do something. Don't Sleep Texas. This is an opportunity to turn this thing blue. Well, you already know the difference between Ted Cruz and Colin Allred. Colin Allred mentioned what was happening at the day when the Capitol was being stormed. He mentioned what he was up to, and he mentioned what Ted Cruz was up to. I kind of believe that account, that one was standing near the door ready to fight. If the door got compromised and invaders, traitors, treasoners of the Capitol had burst through, and the other was hiding in a supply closet. Hope you blew on our Texas Senate race, on the national ticket, you all. We have yet stunt after stunt after stunt. Just a disregard for what people are really going through. There in Asheville, North Carolina, people are still trying to recover from the hurricane and its effects, and one candidate took it upon himself to shut down major highways. People could not get to the supplies they were trying to get to. People couldn't get to their insurance appointments, trying to get their houses and claims taken care of. Matter of fact, there was a photo op in front of a house that had been destroyed. It was nothing but rubble. There are some North Carolinians furious about this because this person chose to get an owner of a McDonald's on Sunday, shut down that McDonald's, pre-screen customers or pretend customers because the McDonald's was closed that would act out. I mean, they did rehearsals. Act out that you're surprised that it's Donald Trump handing you your order or taking your order or handing you your fries. It was all staged. There were no real customers anywhere in sight. We closed down a McDonald's. And then in Asheville yesterday, they decide, let's pin that guy, him, the male candidate on the top of the ticket. Let's pin him with a certified fry certificate. While we go to pin him, Secret Service is shutting down all kinds of highways and byways in the Asheville, North Carolina area. I am told by the area residents in the area are just furious of how that shut down more than necessary their infrastructure. While some of them, instead of the 30-minute commute to work, it was a 3-hour commute to work. These are people that are already suffering. And then the lies. There's a FEMA worker that was attacked. Attacked why? Because there's lies and wrong information being sent out about how FEMA is not there to help. FEMA is not taking anybody's houses. And for anybody to believe that, oh my gosh, do you still believe in the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny? I mean, let's make this make sense. Has FEMA ever rendered aid and taken anyone's personal anything? I mean, we're just starting to want to have everything in plain sight, not be what it is and not mean what it is. And then I'm just still so disturbed with this candidate that is so fascinated with a time in U.S. history where women were disenfranchised, anyone of color was disenfranchised, and his fascination with what would happen if the police got one day to be just really rough on people. What would happen if he was allowed to take the military and turn it against political leaders? And don't say that's not what he said, because it is exactly what he said. And he named people. He named the governor of California. He named the senator that is running in California. So he's naming names. He's naming Nancy Pelosi. So don't try to clean it up. Don't try to sane wash it. We have what we have. We have someone that is engrossed and fascinated with Adolf Hitler. How do I know? Because his ex-wife said so, and there's so many parallels to the verbiage that he's using and what Adolf Hitler had been using. You all stay woke. There are the people still in Springfield, Ohio, that are afraid to leave their houses. There are bomb threats still happening. because of what? Lies, lies, lies. Some say disinformation. I was raised to say that it was just lies. We have to get ourselves to the poll. When you don't think something can happen, it's because it's been washed and washed so many times in front of you that you think there's no way it's possible. But there's a way that it's possible. Early voting polls have opened in Texas. Let's turn this thing blue. Blue because even in Liz Cheney's word, Liz Cheney, daughter of Dick Cheney, Republican vice president, Republican senator, she is saying, you all, that this is dangerous. She is saying that that Kamala Harris is the only vote for U.S. sanity. You know, when you're 5-star generals, and mind you, you never have worked an honest day in your life, known as a scam artist, that would be the male candidate, Donald Trump. You are now saying your 5-star generals that they weren't good people and that just because they're not supporting you, they're nasty. You know, that's his word. They're nasty people. You want to wake up. Look at what's in plain sight in front of you. Don't dismiss it. I think Kamala Harris says it best. This is not a serious person at all, but his ramifications, should he act on the things that he's saying, should he be elected, they are very, very serious and have very serious consequences. You all be alert. Start listening. Start noticing what is being said. Start noticing the double standard. And I know many women that are in corporate America, you know what that double standard looks and feel like. But we have a true double standard. We have a person that wants to be our leader, but their messages they communicate are so horrible. Someone has to go back in behind them and clarify what they really meant. Well, if you can't clearly communicate, can you clearly lead? And that's lead a classroom, that's lead a campus, that's lead a small company. If you can't communicate, can you lead? All right, you all, don't sleep, Texas. Yep, out getting my early morning walk on, and I just could not resist leaving a message because there's some huge consequences out there, and there's a reason that you need to stop what you're doing and go early vote. Don't take the chance and wait till November 5th. Anything could get in your way on that one day. Make a plan, grab a friend, encourage someone, post your I voted pictures, post your I voted videos, nudge someone that you know may not be quite sure what they want to do. Do your version of sending them facts. I don't know, maybe they need to see this video. Maybe they need to go to their own places, but I double dog dare them to compare the information. Watch the live rallies of this gentleman. Hear the live words that are coming out of his mouth. You don't have to take my word for it. Look it up. Watch it. See what you're hearing. I know what you're going to hear. That it's a lot about me, him, and little about you, and us. All right, y'all. Do your research. Don't sleep, Texas. Get to those polls and vote early. All right. Bye.